Hello, Roam Mithril here once again, finally getting back to Silent Hill Homecoming. Yeah, it's been a little while, but now that the holiday action has finally died down a bit, and I've got the Hyrule Warriors bug out of my system, it's time to get back to this. So as we last left things, we were getting ready to start the hard mode run. There's kind of a reason I usually wait until I have a certain infinite ammo gun to do this, so this is going to be interesting. What we're going to be doing with this particular run is going back to look at some of the conversations, see the alternate paths there that I didn't take, a couple of hidden items along the way, some instant death scenes I didn't know about, things like that. So basically we're going to be picking and choosing our way through the footage. Anyway, back at the next thing I want to show off.
Are they here? Did they make it?
Once again, back by, well, not so popular demand. She's sexy, she's sensual, she's the intro nurse. And if you underestimate her on hard mode, she will end you. Just a display of what hard mode is like. Yeah, that was kind of painful. Basically, that's what hard mode is all about. Enemies in hard mode will do more damage, and I think you have to do more damage to them to defeat them. So it's kind of a bog standard thing there. I don't think it messes with item locations or the amount of ammo or health items you find. It's all about you have to be a lot better at fighting the enemies. So there's that. Just for quick comparison on normal mode. Yeah, normal mode is a lot more forgiving. Yeah, that took quite a few more hits. There's actually a note that I missed here in the operating theater. It's a patient's chart. Schedule of treatment. Type electroshock. Dr. Copen. Doctor signatures required after each entry. Well, you've been busy. Monday, 9 a.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. Tuesday, 9:15 a.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. Wednesday, 9 a.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. 5 p.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. Thursday, 9:15 a.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. Friday, 9 a.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. 5 p.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. And 11 p.m. Signed, Dr. Copen. Busy day. But wow, nothing for Saturday or Sunday? Why, however shall we fill the weekend? Comments. Treatment has yet to achieve desired results. Patient is non-responsive. Please administer pureed foods only. Lovely. And so, time for the first conversation of the game.
Is that you?
I'm busy. Go away.
What are you doing here?
I want my toy.
So, let's try things we didn't say before. How did you get here?
How did you get here?
Someone brought me here. They told me Robbie was here. They lied.
I don't think I can help you.
I'm sorry. I don't have any toys for you.
Fine, Rob. I want my toy back. I want my toy back.
Okay. Where's the last place you saw him?
In my room.
Okay. I'll go see if I can find him.
So, fairly simple dialogue tree that one, and we've completely wrapped it up. So, back in a moment with the next one. So with the nightmare firmly behind us, it's time to talk to Judge Totally Not Gonna Betray Us later.
Hey, Judge Holloway. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, Alex. What is it?
Now, the first part of this conversation, basically we just have to go through it again to get to what we really want to talk about.
All the stores are closed or boarded up. What's going on?
It's complicated, Alex. A lot of things have happened since you left. I really think you ought to just go home.
We never did ask about Elle, so how is she?
How's Elle doing? I haven't seen her in years.
Things haven't been that easy for Elle, Alex. But she's a strong girl. And I have faith that she'll come through okay.
What happened?
Why? What happened to her?
Maybe you should ask her yourself.
And it boots us right out of the conversation.
I told you. You should go home.
And we can't get back into it. This is the sort of thing I was talking about, that some of the conversations are a bit more on the complicated side, and so they're going to take multiple attempts to record to get all of the dialogue. Thank goodness there's a save point right next to her.
She'll come through okay.
So, now the other choice. Does she ask about me?
Does she ever ask about me?
I thought you two were just friends, Alex.
We are. Or were. I was just wondering.
Yes, Alex, she does. I think she's missed you a lot.
And again, it boots us right out.
You need to go home, Alex. Your mother's not been well. She needs you.
So about the only thing left to do, really, is purposefully quit out of this conversation.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go home.
And there, we finally got all the dialogue trees from Judge Holloway. Nice. So, back in a moment. So now here we are at the Shepherd House garage, where, on a new Game Plus, we get a new prize. We got the circular saw, and with that we get the achievement Rising Tension. Found circular saw. This only shows up on a new Game Plus. It doesn't matter what ending you got, you just have to have completed the game at least once and start over a new file. So this thing is pretty fun. Doesn't really have the best combos, though. We'll try it out in a moment. We just have to go ahead and go through some of the rest of the rigmarole of this scene. We need to get the empty gas can. Now, I don't know if a lurker is going to be the best thing to demo this on, but hey, you work with what you have. Okay, actually, that worked pretty well. Your head is gone. You can stop now. So, yeah, that's basically what I was worried about with demoing this thing on a lurker, was exactly that happening. We'll try this out again later on something that might work as a better target for this. Wow. Really, 3 attacks once the head is gone. But anyway, it's a fun little toy to play around with. As long as I'm recording in this area, though, just to show that I'm not crazy, let's check those park benches again. Yeah, now the newspaper's here. It's an old newspaper. Paul Russell Douglas was executed for the murder of 8 children in and around Silent Hill and Shepherd's Glen areas, according to court records. He offered no resistance as he was arrested and strapped into the electric chair as officials, witnesses, and reporters watched. "This execution is not going to stop anything," Douglas said. "I've worked and waited for this day. All that's left is to rejoin my lord." After preparations were completed, Douglas received a sudden blast of electrical current, followed by a 2-minute stream that jolted him back in the chair. Medical officials pronounced him dead at 2 p.m. 2:09 p.m., that is. I forget if that's the major number that we have that keeps playing out throughout the entire game. I don't think it is. I think that's 206, actually. It's close, but not quite. But anyway, yeah, the newspaper's there and disappears later on. One minor thing that I overlooked in the Shepherd House backyard, you can examine the doghouse, and if you do, hey, where's the dog? Some theories point to this being the origin of the feral monster, just Alex's concern for their missing dog. It's kind of hard to explain the feral's presence. I mean, it gets confused all the more by the achievement tying it solidly to Eddie Dombrowski from Silent Hill 2, despite his not being here. But hey, at least asking, "Hey, where's the dog?" is a somewhat more astute observation than, say... Speaking of ferals, I had to practice this against the first feral that shows up, but they do have a special attack. It's not quite an instant death, but it does kill you quickly, and it does result in a special death animation, so I'll go ahead and show it. If they manage to lunge and take you down like this, and you don't break out with the QuickTime event, they just bite your throat out. Lovely. And now time for another conversation path, this time with Curtis at the Junkyard.
Hey, man, one more question.
Well, everyone wanted me to ask about that shotgun.
How about I take that shotgun off your hands?
Yeah? How about if I slap you and kill you, huh? You're looking for a weapon? Take a look around the place. I'm sure you'll find something else you could use.
Yes, sir.
Slap you and kill you, that's a pretty good combo. As for finding something else to use as a weapon around the place, there really isn't anything that I'd call a weapon. Ammo, yes. Weapon, not so much.
You got a lot of clock parts in this place. There a reason?
Yeah, there's a reason. For fixing clocks. Haven't you noticed that every single clock in this town is stopped at exactly 2:06?
No, I hadn't.
But then take a look around, son.
So yeah, there we have verification that it was 206, not 209, that's the major number. However, we do have another option here that we didn't go with earlier. Can you fix them?
Have you ever tried fixing them?
Kid, I can fix just about anything you put in front of me. But I've never seen anything like this. There's no reason they're not working. It's like there's something causing it.
What?
Oh, that's what you're trying to figure. Now, isn't it?
I'm just trying to find my brother.
Well, you might want to think about opening your eyes to everything else that's going on around here. You might find it'll lead you to where you want to go.
And so that's pretty much it.
Hey, I can't talk right now. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yes, sir. Shutting up, sir. Moving on, sir. So, next order of business. Someone in the comments wanted to see me melee a smog. I wouldn't really call this the most optimal way to fight these guys. You have to be really good at the dodging to get away from their smog attacks, especially the part where they open up their ribs. It can be very easy to get the timing wrong, and you'll usually get hit by that move. Thankfully, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's that lunging move that you really have to worry about. Oh, there we go! Finisher! So, well, that worked out better than I thought it would. I didn't think I was actually going to get a finisher. But, hey, I'm happy enough to show that. That's right, you twitch and die.